Hey everybody, how's it going? Paula Zay here, and we're gonna be talking about we're gonna be talking about the hustle of an entrepreneur. So basically, we're gonna be talking about the characteristics that make up the hustle of an entrepreneur. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, let me know. I greatly appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, five five things that make up the hustle of an entrepreneur. The first thing I want to cover is discipline is a great equalizer. Now, what does that mean? Whenever you're getting started in building something for yourself, um, no matter what it is, you gotta have discipline. No matter what, discipline is like it says, is the great equalizer that determines your success. Now, in the beginning, of course, you're not gonna see much. It's just gonna seem like you're doing things just getting no progress. But in those moments, you have to. That's when your discipline kicks in. You have to realize that you have to realize why you're doing what you're doing and the vision behind it, and keeping that discipline. And that is what will keep you in the game. Next is build your self-image. Now, this is one of the biggest things for me, I think, because your self-image is so important. Like, the way you see yourself is going to reflect onto others, right? The way that people treat you, is just a reflection of how you perceive yourself. So you have to work on yourself daily. It isn't just okay, I did this one day, I should be good. No. Working on yourself is a consistent thing, and you will constantly work on yourself for as long as you're living. So build that self-image, because that is what will carry you further than anything. The next is share your knowledge to retain it. One of my coaches actually told me this, and it was very profound to me. So, for instance, like, say you're doing all of this reading, and then you're doing all of this listening, and you're doing all of these good things to help build you and to build your business, but it's not going to do any good if you're not sharing those things with others, right? Like, it's like your cup is overflowing with knowledge. But with that overflowing cup, you have to be able to pour into others. So whatever knowledge you have, the best way to retain that knowledge is to share it with others. The minute you get something, you have to put it into action. Otherwise, it's like a book. Like a book that you put on the shelf and you just forget about it, but it looks nice. If you don't apply what you learn, then it's not going to do you any good, and it's not going to do anyone else any good either. So yeah, share what you know and retain it. The fourth thing we're going to talk about is PMA, positive mental attitude. Now, when it comes to doing anything, if you're a business owner, if you have a profession, whatever it is, the power of a positive attitude is so key. I feel like whenever you're thinking more positively, like, life just seems to go a little smoother, right? So the power of a positive mindset is so important. A positive mental attitude will get you to places that most degrees won't. Most things won't. When you have a positive mental attitude, it also helps build your self-image, because that mental attitude is going to reflect, like I said before, it's going to reflect in your life. It's going to reflect off of people, because they're going to be just drawn to you. Like, they feel that energy that you're giving off, and it's just like, I really want to talk to that person, or I really want to interact and see what they with that person. I really want to interact with that person and see what it is they got going on. It's just something about that energy that they got that makes you just attracted to them. So remember, PMA, positive mental attitude. That's it. And finally, number 5, know your big why. Know your big why. It's good to understand the reason why you're doing maybe the little things, right? But we all have that big why, that big dream. And it's the reason why we're doing all of the little things, right? All of those little things are just building up to that big thing, that big why. So make sure you understand that ultimate goal you're reaching for. It's good to have small goals on your way up, on your way to wherever you're going, but make sure that you always have that big why in mind, because that is going to be the driving force for the little whys. So always make sure you have that big why in mind. All right, so that was 5 hustles of an entrepreneur. I really hope this helped. I really hope this added some value. I know that in these times right now, everybody is looking for something because nothing's guaranteed. So I hope this helped. I hope this added some value. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment as well. And thank you.